in each fight scene, you're fighting a billion Korean gangsters with bats. They're just hitting each other with sticks.
Welcome to another episode of Kdrama Report. This is Melissa. Today I have a special guest, Taiwanese American actor, writer, and filmmaker. You may have seen him on Scandal, S.W.A.T, This Is Us, Dear White People. He's also done voiceover work for different K-dramas like Bloodhounds and The Glory. Welcome, Anthony Ma.
Thank you, Melissa. It's been 15 plus years of acting, voice acting, writing, producing, directing, what have you, and we're still at it.
I definitely wanted to start with your voiceover work on
Sure.
Bloodhounds. I know you've done
Mhm.
other K-dramas as well, but can you talk a little bit about how that role came about and how that's different from, auditioning for other roles?
Bloodhound specifically was great because I got to play Woo-jin. He is the comedic best friend next to the stoic, quiet main character. So I got to talk a lot. That character really fit me. So I really had a fun time just playing that character. Backtracking on how like Bloodhounds came to me, it was like so different because like usually you step in, sometimes you don't even know the role that you're stepping into. But for Woojin, this was the first time where they sent me all of the episodes beforehand. And then they said, you're playing Woojin. And then they gave me a breakdown of who Woojin was. So that was the first time where I guess they do this with a lot of like the bigger roles. They usually would just give you all the episodes so you could just digest and absorb like what the character's journey is like. But that rarely happens when it's a smaller role or whatnot. Usually for live action and not for dubbing, say give you a script or you already have like these sides that you're supposed to prepare. So especially for something like Bloodhounds, where it's a story about two boxers and there's like a billion fight scenes, and you're in each fight scene you're fighting a billion Korean gangsters with bats. I don't know why they don't use guns, but they're just hitting each other with sticks. It was just a bunch of swinging and like getting hit and like they call it effort. So like we're gonna have to like obviously do all the physicality of it. So say the fight is like 5 minutes, and then we would do it in little brief segments. Say like, okay, let's do this 20 seconds of you going like, do all it. Okay, that was great. Let's do another take of that. And I'm like, okay, all right. You know? So
Can you talk a little bit about some of the other K-dramas you've worked on?
my first job was Rookie Cops, and I played like this tech billionaire that became the antagonist. He was this very suave, like guy, in public, but underneath he had some really hidden dark secrets. That was fun. First Love was, I believe, a Japanese show. Celebrity was one where I had to play one of these like influencers' husbands. The Glory was another one.
Who did you play on The
Um,
Glory?
Okay, was there a dude that had like this really nice like hair and like always wore like this trench coat, kind of
The
not a black trench coat, but like a
illegitimate
coat?
father with the
That
color
guy. I played
blindness?
that guy's lawyer. I played that guy's lawyer. Like I remember one of the scenes where the lawyer had to get his hair done and they had to have like a meeting at the salon. And I'm giving him like legal advice to his salon, like, you shouldn't be doing this. It's not really that smart. Don't do that. Okay, okay, all right, fine. All right. Like one of those
That's great.
scenes.
I
See, I'm
love that.
telling you, I don't, there have been so many. Like most of the time, at least for me, I'm going in for maybe in one Korean drama series, I could be voicing multiple characters.
Are there any other current projects you wanted to talk about? And can you share kind of where people can follow you and your work?
You can find me on at Anthony Ma on IG. And right now, I'm going to direct a short film in February called God and Buddha Are Friends. It's based on a true story about when I was 7, when I fell in an existential crisis when I met a charismatic Christian pastor, and he came in between me and my overprotective Buddhist mother. And it's a comedy of sorts. And hopefully it'll be out sometime soon at the end of 2024.
That's awesome. I wanted to mention you can catch Kdrama Reports on Instagram at Kdrama Reports. There's also some new stuff that gives more of a context on the Korean content that's out in the newsletter, which you'll see a link to. Thank you everyone for joining and listening in, and we'll see
Thank you.
you in the next episode.
Bye.